Hi there, I'm Nicole King. I'm the broker owner of 41 Realty Group in Billings, Montana, and this is Ian Ullman. He is a lender with a guaranteed rate. And today we're going to talk about listing the house. So in the previous video, we talked about all the things to do for decluttering and repairs and that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
But there is work to do between all of that and the day that the sign and lockbox go in the yard, which includes a ton of paperwork. Yeah. And part of that paperwork is that sellers really need to meet with their lender. We talked about this in another video, but can you give us just a really quick recap of that?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, when we look at selling a house, it's very exciting, and you're getting it prepped, and you're cleaning through your junk and throwing away that set of cups you've never used, or donating. Either way, we've donated lots of shoes and cups in my house. But as part of that, when you're going through those things, you also want to talk with a lender to be sure that you have somewhere to go. You know, what you qualify for after departure.
Yep.
And so as people are filtering through their whole life, really, between packing and everything else, someone somewhere has that box, that safe, that whatever. So from our side, for pre-approval, for fully underwritten pre-approval, what we'd be looking for is, we talked about it before, kind of the last 2 years of federal tax returns, all schedules for self-employed or rental income especially.
Yeah.
Last couple of years of W-2s, and then the last couple months of pay stubs and account statements for anywhere down payment funds might be coming from, whether that's retirement accounts, different things like that. Because I don't know about you, I don't just have my retirement accounts easily on hand, but I just go grab that statement today if I had to.
I don't, and most of that doesn't get sent to, like, it's online or something like that. So if it is getting sent to somebody, don't pack it. Don't throw it away, and don't pack it when you're prepping your house for sale. So if you see any of the documents that he's referencing while you are preparing your house, make sure you are not going to pack them away in boxes that you can't get access to, or just maybe pull them out and set them aside so that the meeting with your lender can be just so much smoother. So the other documents that you're going to need to prepare, there's what's called a property disclosure that you need to fill out for sellers, and that's everything that you know about the house. So from the time that you last purchased it to the time that you sold it, did you make some repairs? Did you do some remodeling? Is there something that's not working right? Like, is there a leak in the house somewhere, a light switch that doesn't work right? Something like that. All those things go on to the property disclosure. We also see a lot of things about how to use the house. So especially in areas with like big trees, and there will be like, they have to get their sewer line jetted every couple of years just to make sure that it doesn't back up with tree roots and stuff. So all that information goes onto a document so that the buyer can see that prior to making an offer and be as aware as they possibly can be about the condition of the home. And so that document gets filled out. I usually give that to my sellers a couple of weeks before we're going to go on the market, because then they can take their time, walk through every space in the house, walk around the house, just be very sure that they're getting all the information onto that document. The rest of the documents are going to be things like the relationships and consents in real estate, which talks about the relationship, or the duties, sorry, that the agent has to their client, that the client has back to their agent, the responsibilities from one side to the other, so from the seller to the buyer and the buyer back to the seller. Also sets forth commission. So currently, commission is paid entirely out of the seller's proceeds. And a lot of sellers don't understand that whole process, and so that part of that listing agreement and really needs to be understood by the seller. So in addition to that property disclosure, there's a mold disclosure and a lead-based paint disclosure if your house is 1978 or older. Just a ton of documents. And so making sure that you fully understand those, and get any advice, ask your agent, ask an attorney if needed, ask your financial advisor like we talked about before, ask your accountant, make sure that everything that's going in those documents is fully understood and you know exactly how it's going to impact you financially, tax-wise, all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. So in the next video, we're going to talk about all the documents the buyer signs, and so we'll probably go back over some of those loan things that they're going to do, and then all the documents they're going to sign with their real estate agent as well. So we'll see you in the next video.